At guard from Windsor, Canada, Canada, number 3, Marseille Gaston. At guard from New Orleans, Louisiana, number 5, Jordan Smith. At forward from Cleveland, Ohio, number 11, Bryson Waller. At forward, also from Cleveland, Ohio, number 32, Alonzo Gaffney. Ladies and gentlemen, the assistant coach is Charlie Hurd, and the interim head coach of your Northwest Florida State College Raiders is Nate Lang.
Here in Niceville, Florida, in Raider Arena, it's now the men's Northwest Florida Raiders versus the Gulf Coast Commodores. It's Blake White alongside Essex Rhodes. Women are coming off of a 106-80 win versus the Lady Commodores. And now let's see if the men can keep some of that mojo going in this next home game of the season. They won the tip-off. Micah Thomas gets it. On-ball screen there by Waller. He just drives past the defense, finds Jordan Smith in the corner, finds Marseille Gaston, who throws up a 3. Does not go, rebounded by the Commodores. That's Devonta Cook. He pulls it out, sets the offense. Calls for an on-ball screen, also doesn't use it. Pulls up for a jump shot, air ball. Ripped out of the air from Jordan Smith is Marseille Gaston. He finds Micah Thomas in the corner, pulls it back around to Gaffney, to Gaston, over to Smith. Smith back to the top of the key to Micah. Micah sets an on-ball screen, Jordan drives, nothing there. Kicks it out to Marseille, Marseille gets past. His man finds Waller down low.
Number 11,
and they're the first
Bryson
points of the ball game
Waller.
from Bryson Waller.
Coach, just as the ladies started out, there's a lot of ball sharing going on already.
Well, that's good. That's something that this men's team really needs to focus on, is the unselfish play on the offensive board. I think you said this during the women's game, is unselfish on offense and selfish on the defensive side. And that's really what they need.
That's the kind of teammate I want. I'm noticing the Raiders bench is looking kind of short tonight.
Yeah, it looks like right there off the baseline is a slam from Tay Hall from the Commodores. But hey, early in the game, I'll let that one go. It's only 2-2. Raiders only dressing out 11 tonight. And on the other end,
dunk right back.
Alonzo
Gaffney throwing
Gaffney.
it down. Don't blink, as this game right now is coming at you hot. First 2 minutes of the game, already 2 strong dunks on both ends. Got away with a little walk there as Derek Harden gathers himself and drives in to draw the foul.
Derek Harden.
Now this is something different I have not seen from the Raiders this year. They're coming together as a team underneath the goal, trying to talk some things out. That's good. I believe they call that progress.
I was going to say, I would love to see that every time you get a ball stoppage. Come together, let's regroup, see what we need to do, and execute.
Because it's one play at a time. You mess up once, oh well, there's another play to live by.
Like we said in the women's game, you have to forget that last play, whether it's good or bad. Play until the last horn blows.
Micah Thomas dishes it off to Gaffney, finds Gaston over on the wing, drops it down to Waller. Waller makes his move around, tries to spin. Good defense by Harden. But Waller with an even better jump shot as he makes it 2. More points for the Raiders. Another on-ball screen. This time, Jamie Pierre-Louis calls it, kicks it over to Harden. Harden drives, gets stopped. And a good defense by Waller as Harden is called for the travel and a turnover.
I see the Commodores are starting out trying to use a lot of ball screens.
On ball and off ball.
That is an easy way to get your man open.
Commodores go into a full court zone press, and it works for him the first time as it's intercepted by Devontae Cook, who throws it off to Trayshawn Wilson, who knocks down the jump shot. It's a 2-2-1 zone press that they find themselves in, and they fall back into man-to-man.
The way they were able to get that pass in that last deflection, it was a soft pass. If you're making a soft pass, this is not the level to be playing on.
You want to try and get that ball into the middle of the floor and as many diagonal passes as you can to break this press. There we got an offensive foul called on Jordan Smith. So the ball will go to Gulf Coast. Falou Dane checks in for the Raiders as Roman Wilson checks in for the Commodores. Firing a long 3 is Devonta Cook. He must have been watching the NBA All-Star game the other night because that was from deep. Commodores are actually falling back into a 2-3 zone, using their size down low to try and stop the inside game from the Raiders. That one swatted away, but it'll stay Raider ball as Cam Jones is going to take the ball out from the baseline. And intercepted right out of the air, Trayshawn Wilson. That's something the men tonight are going to have to do a lot better of than what we've seen in the past, is take care of the ball. They cannot have double-digit turnovers early in the game and finish in the 20s. They need to take care of every possession and not let the other team get themselves going off of turnover points. And right there, the Commodores miss. Gaffney rebounds. Gaffney gets it back at the top of the key, and he misses.
The Raiders are going to have to find a way to be effective right now. Down 4. Last couple of trips down the floor, we haven't gotten a bucket. We had to find a way to get the ball into the bucket. Back to penetration. Dive and kick. And we're going to have to do something to get the ball going downhill.
Xavier Valley's checking in for the Raiders. Hasn't seen a lot of action this year, but I guess at this point, try anything you got. Strong rebound there by Marseille Caston off the miss from Kalen Marzette. Micah Thomas shoots at the top of the key, doesn't get it, but it's rebound by Caston. Gives it up to Cam Jones, who drives the lane hard and hits it off the glass a little too hard. Gulf Coast rebounds. Now I noticed on that possession, the ball stopped. They didn't rotate it all the way around. As we saw with the women, they would have rotated it around, got it down low, kicked it back out.
Ball reversal.
Ball reversal.
So much goes on with generosity on the offensive end.
Missed shot here by the Commodores, rebounded by Falou. Up the floor they go.
Oh.
And Marseille drives in and draws the foul.
Right now you're saying the Raiders are going to have to do a better job of taking care of the ball already with 4 turnovers. To the Commodores, 2 turnovers.
Falou Dane shoots a 3 quickly off the inbound. It doesn't go, rebounded by the Commodores, but then they send the ball back to the Raiders with a travel call. My guess is whoever has the least amount of turnovers is going to be the one to come out on top here. And I like the style that the Commodores are showing right now. 2-2-1 press, back into a 2-3. They're trying to mix it up than just your average man-to-man. Giving the Raiders a couple of different looks here.
Looks, yes.
On-ball screen, Micah Thomas uses it from Falou, but it doesn't go. Rebounded by the Commodores as they push the ball up the floor. Step back three from Kalen Marzette is too much. And it's deflected off of Roman Wilson out of bounds. But in that deflection, Marseille Caston gets hit in the face and is down on the baseline. He's going to be taken back to the trainer's room. And Bryson Waller is going to check in. A lot of height on the floor for the Raiders. Let's see if they can use it to their advantage. Commodores are staying into 2-3. Nice pass down low from Falou Dane down to Bryson Waller, who was cutting hard on that short corner baseline. And that's the way you beat a zone. Get that ball to the middle of the floor. It has to collapse on you. And you can find the options from there. Backdoor cut goes awry as it's deflected, intercepted by Cam Jones, but he throws the ball away, trying to create something that may or may not have been there.
Like you said, Coach, to beat that press, the diagonal passes, get the ball to the middle. Patience. You cannot let the defense rush you.
And this is what I like to see from Coach Lang here. Put the press on yourself. The Raiders are now going full court. They're also, looks like they're getting a 2-2-1 press. Better clog that middle. The ball gets to it in the middle. Raiders are going to fall back into a man-to-man. They can do that with their size out there. Quick pass up to the top of the key. Trayshawn Wilson tries to shoot, doesn't get it. Falou Dane rebounds. Caleb Jacobs gets hit on the pass, no call. And then Cam Jones loses the ball. That's his second turnover in under a minute.
Strong penetration.
Damani Thomas penetrates, misses, and then it's tipped in by a Commodore. I didn't see who tipped it in.
It's always good to follow. Always follow your teammate to the rim. It's never guaranteed the shot is going. An important lesson for the young people out here playing basketball.
Jordan Smith knocks down a three on the wing from Bryson Waller, who kicks it out from the short corner. Gets the Raiders back to a 1-point game. Jamie Pierre-Louis fires a shot. And I know the last time he was here, he was the hot hand and led the Commodores in all points. Nice pass by Cam Jones up to Waller, but Waller misses the shot.
He couldn't capitalize on that easy bucket down the court by himself. Didn't expect to get the ball being that open, and then had to rush when the defense got near.
Jamie again misses a little too much on the three, but it's rebounded strongly by the Commodores. And then from the other end, Caleb Jacobs intercepts the ball, makes a tricky pass there to Jordan Smith, who misses, and then it's rebounded by Jacobs as he goes up. It's going to be a jump ball situation, possession favoring the Raiders. What I've seen so far, the Raiders are getting the opportunities they want off of turnovers, but they're getting a little too fancy with it. And I've always said, you know, when you're a 5-9 team, when you're a team just looking for any sort of answer. Don't get tricky with it. Just do the fundamentals. Do what you're supposed to do to put the ball in the hole and get the momentum you need to get yourself in position to win the game.
My high school coach used to always tell us, keep it straight vanilla. Straight vanilla. Simple basketball.
It's a different story when you're up 25, 30 points in a game.
Huge congratulations.
Then you can have some fun with it.
The Associated Press.
But when you're looking for a home win,
Player of the Year, former Raider Chris Duarte.
do the right thing.
Well, Coach, we're looking at the turnovers right now.
Duarte
The Raiders have 6
and the Oregon
turnovers.
Ducks
The
in
Commodores
the NCAA
have 5.
tournament as the
Points
Pac-12
off of
conference
turnovers.
champions.
The Commodores are sitting with 9 points. The Raiders are at nil.
Right now, too, it's both teams are shooting 5 of 14, 36% from field goal percentage, and it's a 1-point game with 11 minutes to go in the first half. The Raiders have no points off the turnovers, and they're going to need to capitalize off of that in order to find the success that they need to get a home conference win. Back to the press. The Raiders go. Still in the 2-2-1. Double teamed at the top of the key.
Scrambling for it.
Was Trayshawn Wilson as he went in to try and score, but it's rebounded by Harden. Commodores have the ball, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now the Raiders have found themselves in a 2-3 defense out of the timeout. Devonta Cook comes up short, rebounded by Waller. And into the transition break we go.
There's rebound number 11 for the Raiders.
Jordan Smith throws up a 3 in the corner and gets fouled in the act of shooting. So he's going to go to the line for 3 shots. And a shout out to the former player,
Foul on number 5,
Chris
Jay Hall.
Duarte. He was the AP Pac-12 Player of the Year this year, former Raider, as he's shown here in the Coliseum on the big board. Jordan Smith 1 for 1 from the line at the moment. I'm sorry, 1 for 2. 1 shot to go. And he knocks down 2 of 3. Good, strong block right there by Gaffney.
The press did the job they wanted to do.
Yeah, and I was going to comment. I was going to say it's good, strong, deep rotations there by the middle of the press from the Raiders. That's what you want, is to, when that ball is moved, to take away the middle. You see sometimes teams run these presses and they just neglect the middle for whatever reason, whether a player missed an assignment or just doesn't feel like rotating where they need to go.
The thing we say at practice, do your job and believe that your brother is going to do what he's supposed to do.
That's right.
Rotate to where you're supposed to be. And the press will work.
Caleb Jacobs deflects the ball there but doesn't get it. It's rebounded by the Commodores. 3 seconds on the shot clock. And then it's deflected out of bounds. So we found ourselves in this position the last time we did a home game, Coach. There's 1 second on the shot clock. It's going to go 2 ways. It's either going to be a quick shot or it's going to go to the goal. Last time the Raiders got scored on here. Let's see if they've learned their lesson
Stay
since.
away. Stay away. He's curling to the bucket.
There's a quick shot. It's not contested, but it comes up short, and it's a shot clock violation because it did not hit the rim. I still would have liked to see Gaffney use his length there and put a hand up.
I'm pretty sure the Raiders did not want the shot clock violation called, as we had Gaffney breaking out for the fast break.
Here comes a Caleb Jacobs was calling for a high screen, doesn't get it. Instead lobs it up to Gaffney, who's boxed out by Ramon Wilson, the 6'10" freshman from Kansas City. He's going to pick up his first foul.
Foul
Raiders
number
will
13,
keep
Roman
the ball
Wilson.
on the baseline. And it's deflected out of bounds again.
It's not the angle you want trying to make this inbound pass.
Ball's thrown in across the court. Fumbled by Micah Thomas, but then recovered. Gets 2 on-ball screens. Out to Gaffney, who fires up a 3, and he drills it.
Alonzo Gaffney!
Pretty deep 3 at that.
Back to the 2-2-1 press.
The Raiders have to get back. They were a little late on the rotation on that end, but the Commodores did not see the open man. And it doesn't seem that the Commodores are looking to go inside with the ball as they swing it around.
Nope, as a Trayvon Mayo throws up 2 points there, or a 3-point attempt there, and it does not go. Rebounded by the Raiders. Caleb Jacobs drives in, kicks it out to Jordan Smith in the corner. And that ball is missed and rebounded by Gulf Coast. Skip pass there. Gaffney
with the
gets
steal.
it. He's on the verge to the goal. Fumbles it on his way in and misses the shot. It's rebounded by Caleb Jacobs, however. And the Raiders will maintain possession. Waller shoots just a quick jump shot at the foul line. I would have liked to seen the Raiders pull the ball out there and run set up a play. Also, I noticed as the Raiders are in this 2-3, not a lot of checking, not a lot of cutting, or not a lot of checking on the cutters, as the Commodores are just kind of getting to their spots with ease.
They are allowing the face cuts. They are allowing the Laker cuts, the backdoor cuts.
Foul on number 5,
We do
Jordan
to our
Smith.
guys, if someone cuts down the lane, you are supposed to check anyone.
You know, you meet them, you let them know that that's your position. And it makes it a little bit harder the rest of the game for them to come down in there.
And it sends a message. I'm not going to allow you to just come into the lane.
Roman Wilson is at the line, shooting 2. He misses his first. Looks
Number
like
13,
Gaffney and
Roman Wilson.
Kalen Marzette doing a little chattering down there on the lane line. Our boy Calvin Payton checking in from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. I'd like to see our former player.
Hometown talent getting in the game.
And if you leave him open, he will knock down a shot. We've seen it plenty of times as he has over 1,800 points at Fort Walton Beach High School. The former Viking.
He's a
On ball-
4-year varsity player, was he not?
Yeah, 4-year varsity player as well. Here comes Calvin on the wing, going up for a shot. It's no good, but Gaffney
Number
with the
32,
strong
Alonzo
rebound
Gaffney.
and the follow to make. He'll go to the line to complete 3-point play.
Foul on number 1, Derek Harden.
And this is the aggressive style that the Raiders are going to need to do for the remainder of the game. Not one shot and done, but go in and get 2 or 3 chances.
Alonzo
Get yourself on the
Gaffney.
ground, finish the bucket, get to the foul line. Whatever it is you got to do to scrap and claw your way to a win. Gaffney right there, throwing it down after
Number
stealing it.
32, Alonzo
That's that
Gaffney.
2-2-1 press, coach.
That 2-2-1 press, Gaffney rotated correctly. He knew he'd get the steal, and he knew he was going to get the slam, no doubt about it. And Gulf Coast now calling a timeout. You see here, moving, rotating correctly, and just throwing it down. No one's going to stop that freight train.
If you notice the pressure on the ball by Payton, Makes it a hard pass, which allows Gaffney to shoot through the passing lane, giving up the easy bucket.
And the Raiders now extend their lead to 8. Raiders can't get too comfortable, though. They got to just continue to play good, solid ball. And maybe they found something here with the 2-2-1 as we go forward. Still waiting to get some bench points from the Raiders as they're struggling with 0 to Gulf Coast 5. Points in the paint, though. It's 10-6 in favor of the Raiders.
The Raiders are ahead with assists. They have 5 assists to 2.
So a little unselfish ball, which is what you want to see. Selfish on the defensive end, unselfish on the offensive.
Yes, sir. Now the turnover count, they're about even. The Raiders have 7 turnovers. The Commodores have 8.
I'd like to see the Raiders stay around maybe the 15 turnover mark. Don't get any more than that. And that's going to give them the chance to, or a possibility of a chance to win this game. Raiders staying in the 2-2-1 press, dropping back into the 2-3. Right now it's working. Don't change what's not broken. Harden gets in with 1 second on the shot clock and is bailed out by a foul call as he makes a good, strong move to the goal and tries to go up to knock down the shot.
That is what coaches hate to see. Solid defense. 1 second left on the shot clock and you give up a foul.
Yeah, you don't want 29 seconds of defense. You want 30. Every time down the floor. 30 seconds of hard defense.
Unless you can create the turnover and get it quicker.
Absolutely. Harden knocks down the first shot.
But again, you have to play defense until we are going the other way. Move your feet. Do not use your hands.
Misses the second, rebounded by Gaffney. Raiders push it up the floor. Gaffney fires from the wing and knocks it down again. Another
Number
splash.
32, Alonzo Gaffney.
This is what we've been waiting from this young man to see here in Niceville. Doing it from all ends. Shooting the threes, getting the blocks, getting the rebounds, getting the steals, getting the dunks. Falou Deng falls on the floor, stands up and gets the rebound. Gives it up to Micah Thomas, who gives it up to Cam Jones. He fakes the 3 decision, drives in, finds Micah on the wing, throws up a 3, and it's good.
Number 2,
Raiders extend their lead to 13.
Raiders
And
are
Coach
on a
Lang
run.
is fired up. Finally seeing some positive play from his gang. And trying to build on this momentum here as we go forward. We're going to take a quick break ourselves. Raiders are up 27-14. You're watching Raider basketball. We'll be right back.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
They've got rid of a lot of people. You can't be bad when you have the number 1 power player in the league. It's like, the Predators, they should be better, but they're not. The Rangers.
Welcome back here to Niceville, Florida, Raider Arena. Your men's team up 27-14 on the Commodores. This is the first time all year we've really seen just the momentum and dominance from the Raiders. And they have found something here in this 2-2-1 press. It has created the inside-outside game. Gaffney's knocked down 2 huge threes. And the Raiders are shooting 40% from 3 and taking much better care of the ball this game and taking much better shots from what we've seen in the past. Even playing down low hard, I'll live with the fouls. You know, as long as you're giving me the effort, make them go earn it on the foul line.
So like you said, the Raiders shooting at 40% behind the three-point line. You look at the Gulf Coast Commodores, only shooting 10%. Field goal percentage, they are shooting at 25%.
Hey fans,
Another reason why the
FCSAA
score is
Region
looking
8
like
tournament
27 Raiders,
tickets are on
14
sale for you.
Commodores.
The 2021 FCSAA Regional 8 tournament, they're on sale
We're
right
going to
now at
take
the home
one more
concession
quick
stand.
break.
For
It's
more
a media
information,
timeout.
including
We'll be right
brackets
back here in
and
Niceville,
game
Florida.
times,
You're watching Raider
visit
basketball.
NWFRaiders.com Region 8 tourney.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes, all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
Out of the timeout, we have Roman Wilson at the line for the Commodores, shooting 2. He'll knock down the first.
Coach, looking at the stat sheet, looking at the Raiders, they're beginning to pull away with the points.
Number 13, Roman Wilson.
Assisting with that is 18 rebounds. 18 rebounds to Gulf Coast only having 11 rebounds.
And Gaffney right there
Number 32,
with a
Alonzo
fantastic
Gaffney.
finish.
Authoritative dunk over the defender.
And you saw out of the timeout, the Commodores tried to do a high trap, which left the wings and the big down low open. And the Raiders just took full advantage of that as Waller just dropped it off. And Gaffney flushed it home.
Hard over Roman Wilson.
Cam Jones and Waller down there fighting for the ball. Cam came up with it, but his back foot hit the baseline. So it'll be a turnover, but you have to live with the effort there.
Again, I love it. Fighting your teammates for the rebound. Communication is a big key. But if we are going that hard for these rebounds, how can we lose?
Wilson over Waller and Gaffney to
Roman
make a
Wilson.
pretty difficult shot there. Commodores are going back to their press. So it looks like a high school varsity matchup out here with all the ball pressure going on. A high school varsity game with a 6'10" Alonzo Gaffney.
Yes.
I'll say that. Right now he's been the man. 3 dunks, couple threes. Cam Jones, as the buzzer expires on the shot clock from the top of the 3, can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Jamie Pierre Wilson. Commodores need him to get going. Jamie, last time we played, was the leading scorer. And right now he's kind of blanketed. Devontae Cook with a 2-point shot there in the short corner.
But like you said about Gaffney, he has put his imprint all over this game. The defensive end, the offensive end, he's hustling. You say the deep threes, the dunks, blocks, deflections. He's all over the floor tonight.
Yeah, he's stepping into his role nicely, but I will have to say that it's not just him. I mean, there's the rest of the team is doing something that's not going to show up in the stat column. But the effort tonight is completely different from the Raiders than what we've seen in the past.
Coach, what I would like to say about this is that they are trying to crush by committee. Everyone working together, coming together as a team to crush any of your hopes.
Some trouble throwing the ball in here off the full court press from the Commodores. The foul's going to be on Jamie Pierre-Lewis, his first, as he pushes the ball handler out of bounds. You can see here, as soon as the ball gets thrown in, the Commodores are going to trap. Oh my goodness, what a pass from Micah Thomas as Bryson Waller
Number 11, Bryson
launches
Waller.
up and drops it down. You see right there with the finish, no one wants to be on the receiving end of that.
Right now, Coach, we are looking like Lob City.
I thought the exact same thing. And, you know, if you're a team that's down looking for something, this right here is just having fun.
This is how you come back. Not just for
Straight on
tonight's
in.
game. This is how you affect the rest of your season.
Another
too
high,
Too high.
almost back-to-back lobs there, but a little high on the pass.
As you see the expressions on their face, the Raiders are having all kinds of fun right now.
And this performance like this, too, will get your crowd going, which I know the home fans have been waiting for a conference win at home. It's been quite a while.
This is a confidence booster tonight. Right now, this first half is going the way they need it to go. They just have to continue with this energy the whole ball
Trayshawn
game.
Wilson.
Treshawn Wilson knocks down a three, and you know the Raiders are having fun, but on the defensive end, they got to get it back together.
They got to turn it
take
back
care of this ball because the Commodores are creeping back. It's now a 6-point game. I'd say the momentum still favors the Raiders, but you just have to continue to build on what has been working all game.
Yes. So they went from a 13-point lead down to a 6-point lead now.
And I'm going to be honest, no bias here, but when Calvin Payton came out, the Commodores came back. Calvin Payton's coming back on the floor. Let's see if his defensive presence creates the opportunities the Raiders need.
But I do notice they try to keep him up at the front. The action.
We're under 2 minutes to go.
Payton has always been very well conditioned, so I can always understand having him at the top of your press.
3 seconds on the shot clock. And Treshawn Wilson launches it from the Raiders symbol, and the bank is open as he just throws it off the glass and it goes in. I mean, 3 points any way you can get. Gaffney off of a bad pass tips it out to Calvin Payton, who misses it, but rebounded by Caleb Jacobs, and Jacobs a strong take to the hole there.
And a steal by Payton.
Calvin Payton with the steal. A strong take, does not get the foul. It's rebounded by Caleb Jacobs, and he doesn't get the foul. I thought both of those
There was a lot of contact.
may have warranted a foul. Commodores get it. Jamie Pierre-Wilson drives in, and it's kicked around, and they say the last person to kick it off was the Commodores, but
1 minute remaining.
I thought maybe that
remaining.
might have gone off of,
The Raiders got away with that one.
yeah, I thought it went off of Falu's foot. But hey, that's the home court advantage.
Got to go with the home cooking.
Take it any way you can get. 1 minute to go on the scoreboard here in the first half. Raiders are up by 5. They need to continue to keep some momentum going as they enter the half. Got a little pause on the floor to make sure that we wipe up and tuck in and everybody's good to go.
And I'm pretty sure the Raiders want to go in at least with a 10-point lead, giving you some kind of comfortabilities coming out for the beginning of the second half.
Ball goes from Gaffney to Payton in the corner. Payton throws up a three, and Calvin Payton
Number 12, Calvin
knocks it down,
Payton.
extending the lead to 8.
Let's see what this press is going to do right here. Last 30 seconds of this half. Right now, the Raiders with an 8-point lead.
Harden goes up against Fallu and Gaffney, misses. Gaffney with the rebound, 10 seconds to go on the clock. They're gonna save it for the last shot. Micah throws it into Fallu. Fallu down to Gaffney. Gaffney over to Payton at the buzzer. He throws it up. Oh, good! Good
Number
bucket.
12, Calvin
At the buzzer to end the half. And Coach, you said they wanted a 10-point lead. Let's make it 11 as Calvin Payton knocks down 2 back-to-back threes here in the final minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the half,
And the Raiders
Gulf
have a
Coast 28,
fantastic.
and your Northwest
finish
Florida
there.
State College Raiders,
Let's watch
39.
that here at the end here. Some replays from the first half. Micah Thomas there to Bryson Waller.
As they continue to go upstairs.
Ladies
on
and
the other
gentlemen,
end,
Northwest Florida State College,
the Commodores
Raider fans,
also knocking down
welcome
some
to the
threes. Here's
court,
that long
your
three by
Raider
Trishawn Wilson.
Rhythm!
Hit it off
Backboard.
off the glass. Calvin Payton hitting his first 3 of the game with 43 seconds to go. And
Right back at him.
right here at the buzzer, he knocks it down and gets some love from Micah Thomas as we take the momentum into the half with the Raiders up by 11. We'll join them for the start of the second half coming up. Your Raiders 39, Gulf Coast 28.
Northwest Florida State College fans, how about your Raider Rhythms? Raider fans, here are your Raider cheerleaders.
I want the same setup in baseball because I want to hear Coach Martin like I can hear the coaches screaming at the
He don't believe me. He says he'll never
Well,
see the
you
day.
told me 2 years ago the whole press box is going to get remodeled.
I did tell you that.
Yeah, I was going to get like a wet bar and like a little mini refrigerator. Yeah, a little like a kegerator.
What we need is like a dolly, like a
Oh,
thing where you just
oh,
pull up, like a trough, like a,
Yeah, what do they call those things?
from the concession stand. They just load it up. And you just pull it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. The phone doesn't work anymore. They don't have the phone down there anymore.
You just connected it on purpose.
I figured. Well, I know.
Like every third inning, he's like my nachos, please, with jalapeno.
Well, I would have thought that if Coach Griffin was there, that line would still be there, so he can call and yell at me during the game because I'm doing such a terrible job.
Every game he had 24 points and like
Yeah, like 8 rebounds.
and Oregon is the best team probably in the back row. Second half team. First half is terrible. Second half is amazing.
I don't know, man. I mean, you got a chance to maybe go first round.
Let's see.
Swing, batter, swing.
No, no.
That's good. Click it.
No, no.
He
Could-
throw all
Well, it's
You're everybody's worst road buddy. Like first 5 seconds. Nick.
Well, I'm trying to look and figure out what would go good. I mean, and now I see it's tricky right here. I should have started out with that.
Right.
They get Charles Barkley and they're like, who do you play for? And they start, they do the rotation of like a bunch of different teams and then over, and then they put it, and it's like some nondescript player, you know, right? And they'll be like, Detroit Pistons. The Memphis Grizzlies, like,
That is such a good one.
yeah, he's like, who do you play for? Dude, that show is straight fun. Like, it is, if you get a chance, I'm not NBA, but the NBA tonight on TNT is it's got Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal.
They don't talk hockey, so
Hey,
they don't talk hockey, so
hey, I'm missing the Flyers and the Sabres right now to be here, just so you know.
The Flyers are going to lose.
Shut up.
I told him, I said, the Flyers are always like minus 140 and
Get that negativity out of here. Get that negativity out of here. I don't need that. No, you're just being negative.
always looking for an angle. Like,
No, you're just being negative. Don't be disrespecting Philly or Philly fans. Yeah. Nobody there. I was in the office in the back, and I could hear him, and I'm like, That's how it would go with us.
last week, Andy drove me to the
Welcome back to the court, your Northwest Florida State College Raiders.
They say the suction cup part is the best part.
I'll take your word for it.
No, I've never. No, you think I'm disgusting?
I don't know. You know, your wife gets you to do stuff that none of us would ever do. It's like, here's a doily, Ramsey. You need to know what these are. Here, have calamari. Yuck.
No, calamari is disgusting.
I can understand shrimp, hell, even crab, but calamari? Ooh, for surf and turf? That would force me to get up and walk out of the darn restaurant.
There's a big call going on over there on the live stream tonight, so we're getting after it.
Safe for work.
Hey, so Wes, that Friday softball game, they canceled.
That's not gonna go well.
Yeah. I had it originally on that first calendar, but I know you said that.
I could go. I can show you my headset. This is like my Outlook. This is strand that long of change. It's every single day. I keep having to check it. If you ain't checking online, you're behind. But if there's ever a home game about it, I'll let you know. Okay. But if something gets canceled or some shit like that, like But yeah, no, I don't remember. Wait, it might have been so long ago. I don't know.
Aubrey was talking about it too, because she was like, the game Friday got canceled. I was like, that's what I thought. We have it.
He didn't care about picking up.
That school gives me a Friday open. Yeah, we'll be back Thursday and then nothing for Saturday, right? Baseball. I don't do that, so.
Yeah, you don't do Saturday baseball. That's right.
I'll look at that.
Yeah, so we're good. Thursday, basketball. Saturday, baseball.
Next week is like every day.
Next week, you have to
Cheese eggs right when you want them.
Yeah, it's online.
It is? Okay, I'll look at it.
So, hey, if you go to our website, the tab on the top right says Region 8 Tournament. Click on that, the brackets and all that shit are on there. Game time.
It's Chipola this Saturday, right? It's Chipola this Saturday, right?
Double header Chipola. We're going Tuesday, Thursday, and 2 7s on Saturday. So by 6 times. 4 in the first round, and then 2 in the
That's not a good start. Not good at all.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining.
Welcome back to Niceville, Florida, here at Raider Arena, where your Northwest Florida Raiders are up 39-28 after 2 back-to-back threes from Calvin Payton to give the lead up to 11 for the Raiders. And he's rewarded by getting to start here in the second half. Also, Alonzo Gaffney hitting down 2 big threes and 3 or 4 dunks. Waller as well. It's been quite the show here from the Raiders tonight. I think it seems like they found something that's worked. Let's see what the adjustments they made at halftime and if they can continue this streak coming out here in the second half.
I want to see if the Raiders going to get back to this high-flying basketball. Right now we just created a turnover. Can we come down on the other end and finish with a bucket? Coach looking at the halftime stats. You got Gulf Coast with 17 bench points. Northwest Florida with 8 bench points.
And the Raiders have the advantage of points in the paint with 16-8.
And the points off of turnovers. Gulf Coast with 14 points off of turnovers, with the Raiders only 8 points off of turnovers.
And that's what's keeping them in this game, and that's been the bugaboo of the Raiders all season, is giving the ball away and allowing the other team to score off of those turnovers. Right now, the Raiders are sitting there with 10 turnovers to Gulf Coast 12, and I said I wanted to hope to see the Raiders only keep that to about 15. Don't get into the 20 turnover range. That's when you get in trouble and allow teams to stick with you.
Or either creep right back in it. It's always about taking care of the ball. You see Peyton up on defense. Oh.
They drop it down here to Harden. Peyton with the deflection but can't get it. It's recovered
Number 3,
by Jamie Pierre-Louis. And he makes the bucket. First bucket of the second half for both teams. Waller gets it. He's going
11,
hard to the rim
Bryson
tonight.
Waller!
Straight down the middle. Everything, I think a coach whispered in his ear at some point and just said, every time you touch it, try and dunk. And that you can tell that's his body style right now.
That's a great philosophy to have, Coach. If you touch it, go flush it.
Deflected out of bounds by the Raiders. Commodores throw it in from the sideline closest to their bench. Get the ball down low, but there's Gaffney
with another block.
Peyton
out on the break.
Peyton. And Calvin with the little finger
Number
roll
12,
to finish.
Calvin Payton.
And right now, Gaffney to Peyton has been the two names that have really held water tonight. Waller's been playing really well as well down low. Jordan Smith contests that three-pointer.
Great rebound
by Jamie, and it doesn't go, but Waller there with the strong defensive effort. I like what I'm seeing from the Raiders tonight.
Yes. Great team effort. Again, Gaffney comes back in the second half, starting out with a
Foul
block.
number 5, Tay Hall.
You know what I like, too, from Coach Nate Lang is he's going with what works.
Yes.
Don't change anything. Just go with what works tonight in this game. I like coaches that do that. Doesn't always have to be what you write and script. It has to be what works.
Yes. Tonight's lineup may be different than tomorrow's lineup.
Gaffney shoots from the top of the three. It doesn't go. It's rebounded by the Commodores. As Ramon Wilson tries to lob it in, it doesn't go. Rebounded by the Raiders. Jordan Smith does an acrobatic move over there by the sideline to save that ball. Throws it back into play. Waller right there with the jam.
Number 11,
every time you touch it, what'd you say?
Every time you touch it, flush it.
There you go. Waller's
There it is.
mentality of the night. I think that's the 6th or 7th dunk from the Raiders, but on the other end, Jamie Pierre-Louis with the answer from three. It's a 12-point game.
The assist count is very disproportionate. Gulf Coast only with 5 assists. Raiders have 14.
Micah Thomas uses the on-ball screen and kicks it out to Jordan Smith, who misses the three. It's rebounded by Trevon Mayo.
And for the fans out there, we keep speaking on assists because that is the willingness to share the ball. The more you pass the ball, the more the defense has to work. The more work they do, the less that they're going to stay with their man. gives you a cleaner opportunity to get a bucket.
Trevon Mayo makes it for the Commodores, as the Raiders have to get through their full court press again. Micah Thomas
Gaffney down low.
finds Payton, who finds Gaffney. The idea was right. Waller was there, but it was deflected. Devontae Cook with the rebound. Jamie follows, and then Wilson on the other end
Roman Wilson.
slams it down with one hand.
Timeout, Northwest Florida State College.
And right now it's Waller on Wilson,
Having a little conversation. That's a little payback.
letting them know, hey, you're going to do that on me, I'm going to get it back, get you back somewhere down the line, and he did it there.
I'm willing to bet, Coach, we're going to see this matchup a couple of more times tonight.
I'm okay with it. I'm here to watch basketball. I'm entertained.
Yes, sir. Always loving high-flying basketball.
Points in the paint. The advantage goes to the Raiders, 22-12. Still want to see some more bench points coming off for the Raiders. It's 21-10 in favor of the Commodores. That right there is going to help Coach Lane go forward. Calvin Payton coming off the bench, as you see here off the replay with the finger roll, the assist from Gaffney. And then an on-ball screen. Here's the jam from Waller on one end. Jamie Pierre-Louis, who was the leading scorer the last time these two met here in this arena, got going with a three.
And this is Waller's
and then here's
payback.
Wilson's payback right there with the slam and then staring down Waller. The ref did go to Wilson after that dunk and before the timeout and just said, hey, don't get in each other's faces, keep the game clean, everybody's having fun. Alonzo Gaffney leading all players right now with 15, Bryson Waller with 12, and Damon Brown with 10 for the Gulf Coast. It's 45-37, Raiders have the lead. We're 15 minutes left in the ball game. Ken Jones tries the lane, doesn't get it to go. And then Trevon Mayo kind of fumbles it at half court, but manages to stay with it.
I can appreciate the good defensive effort.
Trevon Mayo knocking down the
Trevon
three
Mayo.
from the wing. And if you're a team that's down, this is how you get back into it. Feels like the momentum, they're trying to shift the momentum. It's now a 5-point game. Falou Dane down low. Nothing in the paint. Kicks it out to Micah Thomas and sets him an on-ball screen. Micah kicks it to the corner, finds Jacobs. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Micah uses the on-ball screen again. Double team, 2 seconds on the clock. Got to throw up a prayer. Hits the back of the rim, doesn't go. Rebounded by Tay Hall for the Commodores.
Gaffney fighting for the rebound, just missed an over the back call.
And Trayshawn Wilson.
Ankle. That ankle hurt.
Yep. Trayshawn Wilson throws up a shot. Gaffney was there for the rebound. He just jumped, but in the effort, Tay Hall, I believe, is it number 5? Yep, Tay Hall came in from behind, tried to grab the ball. And you see here, quick shot from Wilson.
Watch as he comes down.
Gaffney doesn't think anybody's there, and as he comes down, you can just see that ankle, I believe it's the left ankle, give as it's kind of stepped on Gaffney's foot. I've had that same injury a bunch of times. We hope the young man's okay and it's no ligament or tendon issues. He is limping off the floor, which is good to see.
Walking off on his own power.
You were talking about box outs earlier, Coach. That one, I don't care if you're 6'10", Gaffney, you got to put body on somebody.
Yes.
And that would have been your full possession.
If not just a simple rebound, you would have had the rebound and an over the back call.
Marseille Caston is checked back in. He sat for some of the first half as he kicks it over to Micah Thomas, who finds Cam. Cam around to Jacobs. Jacob back to Micah. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Micah comes in with a hard shot, and it gets pinballed through.
Foul number
on the
20.
shot. He's going to go
Rayshawn
to the foul
Wilson.
line to shoot.
Coach, a lot of the ways these guys are getting open trying to penetrate to the bucket is with a change of direction and a change of speed. You see them dribbling one direction and take a quick burst to change their direction, which is a change of speed and a change of direction, which will more than likely always beat the defense.
Micah misses the last shot. Rebounded by the Commodores. Up the floor comes Damani Thomas. He puts a move on, that change of speed you were talking about there. Can't go anywhere else, so he pivots and kicks it out. This time, Kalen Marzette tries a hard shot.
As Falou just has the rebound taken from him.
And that's 2 back-to-back rebounds that were taken pretty much from the Raiders. You got to put bodies on people. Marseille Caston step backs, doesn't make that 3.
Raiders need a bucket. Raiders need a bucket right now. Gulf Coast has come back 40-46. Helter Skelter ball is not going to get it for you.
Step back from Marzette for the 3, doesn't get it. Falou, much stronger rebound that time. And here come the Raiders. Let's see if they can get that bucket you were talking about, Coach.
They got to get back to basics. Do what was working.
Cam Jones shoots with a hand in his face and knocks down the
Caleb
jump shot.
Jacobs!
That was a tough shot right there.
Swing the ball, penetrate, kick. Gives you easy looks at the bucket.
Harden trying to bring Falou down, doesn't get it, kicks it back out. Marzette with the ball as he makes a slow spin move. Ooh,
I don't know about that one, Coach.
I'm not very confident on that one either. I thought
Like he
Marseille
had his hands up.
Yep, Marseille played good
Foul number
defense.
3,
I guess they're going to
Northwest
call
Florida State
body
College.
contact on that. And it'll be his first foul, the team's first of the half, and Kalen Marzette's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Calvin Payton, Bryson Waller checking back in for the Raiders. They both have played outstanding tonight. I want to see the second chance points and the bench points go up for the Raiders. Turnover game right now is tied 12-12. Said that magic number was 15 or below. Points off turnovers too, 16-8 in favor of the Commodores. That's keeping them in this ball game. You know, you can be the better team that night, but the other team can still come back off your miscues. I hope that's not the case here for the Raiders as we enter 12 minutes left in the game. They have an 8-point lead. Jacobs, tough left-handed shot coming into the lane, doesn't go.
Coach, they got to go back to sharing the ball. First half, we have to get the ball around. The assist count right now, the Raiders are up 15 assists to the Commodores with 7.
And another 3 in the corner from Jamie Pierre-Louis.
Brings the Commodores assist count up to 8.
They're shooting 33%, 6 of 18. It's the same on the other end, 6 of 18, 33% for the Raiders from 3. And then we have a 3-second violation called on the Raiders, which is another turnover. Timeout called on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a quick break as well. You're watching Raider basketball. Let's see if they can hold on with a 5-point lead when we return.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
You'll be good.
Okay. I can leave it on?
If in the next 11 and a half minutes it does go dead, batteries with the caps on them right here are brand new.
Groovy.
I'd like to just go ahead and wear that one down.
Well, I just went to Grotulas and I had a meal there. It was expensive, but it's good. Or no, it's Brochamps. But
Welcome back to Raider Arena here in Niceville, Florida. The Raiders are dealing with now just a 5-point lead. It was 11 at halftime and as much as 13 at one point. Coach, you and I were just talking about basketball being a game of runs in the break. Well, the Commodores are having their run. The Raiders are going to need to stop it somehow. Best way to do that is attack the rim, get to the foul line. I'd even go back to the press that you were working in the beginning that kind of got all that momentum going for you. Work the inside-out game. Go back to what works. Keep moving the ball around, getting the assists you need.
Well, Coach, it looks like the half, they kind of switched roles. First half, you had Gulf Coast shooting at 38%. Second half right now, they're at 42%. The Raiders' first half were shooting at 46%. Now they're down to shooting at 36%.
Yep. And that's what the Commodores were waiting on, with Jamie Pierre-Louis to get hot, Mayo to get hot. Both of them have finally knocked down some shots here in the second half. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Wilson throws up a prayer, doesn't hit anything, and it's rebounded by Marseille Caston. Up the floor go the Raiders. Bryson Waller tried to get the ball, but it's kind of sandwiched and squeezed there as the ball comes out of his hand. And another unforced turnover by the Raiders. This is not what you want to see as the turnover count goes up to 14.
Well,
Trayshawn Wilson throws up a shot. That doesn't go, and the rebounded by the Raiders.
You were talking about the three-point shooting. They were, the Commodores, the first half, they were 3 for 12. Right now, they're 3 for 6. So already improvement that shows part of the reason of them creeping back into this game. You say only down 5 now. 10-13 left.
There's the 15th turnover by the Raiders as it's a travel call. On the other end, Devontae Cook.
Devontae Cook
Knocks down the shot. As he's fouled, he'll go to the foul line to complete
Foul
an and
number
one.
11, Bryson Waller.
Falou Dane checking in for Bryson Waller, who just committed that foul. Devontae Cook completes the three-point play from the line. Momentum has shifted here with 10 minutes to go. The Commodores have cut the lead down to 2 points.
Right now, the Raiders are shooting 4 for 6 from the free throw line. The Commodores are 6 for 10.
There's a foul called on Trayshawn Wilson.
Foul number 20, Trayshawn Wilson.
That's the team's 4th foul. His 2nd. Jordan Smith throws the ball in from the Raiders sideline. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Falou Dane gets the ball down low, and they immediately call a travel, and that's the 16th turnover. Back-to-back-to-back turnovers, and this is where Northwest has gotten out of hand. But let's see if they can continue to build off the success from earlier in the game. They're back to the 2-2-1, but you can't leave the middle open, and the Commodores break it.
I'm going to have to regroup right now. Only up 2. You say the momentum has completely shifted. It is time to regroup.
Coach, I say if the Commodores score, I'm calling a timeout.
Yes, right now.
Devontae Cook.
And Devontae Cook ties the game up, 48-48, 9 minutes to go. Cam Jones.
Great penetration.
That's how you answer back.
Number 1, Cam
back.
Jones.
Is take the ball straight into the lane, and Cam Jones does. And then Devontae Cook overthrows Ramon Wilson.
As he tries to go upstairs with it. Coach, this is above the rim basketball tonight.
It is. You got to be a grown man to be out here on the receiving end.
I love it.
Now it comes down to who wants it. I said at the beginning of the game, whoever has the less turnovers is probably going to be the one to win. Right now it's 16-13 favor to the Commodores. Raiders are up by 2, but it's a one-possession game. And the momentum favoring Gulf Coast. Jamie Pierre-Louis fires a 3, doesn't go.
Hasn't been able to hit that yet tonight.
Not like he has in the past. Over to Gaffney. Gaffney makes a move, finds his
Number
footing
32,
and goes straight up off the
Alonzo
glass.
Gaffney.
52-48. Devontae Cook throws up a shot. That was an odd-looking release, but he gets his own rebound. Jamie, ball fakes, comes in, pull-up, jump shot,
Jamie
goes.
Pierre-Louis.
His mid-range is looking better than the long shot tonight.
Double teamed on Micah Thomas. Micah finds Marseille in the corner. Marseille tries to drive, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Jordan Smith. Jordan waits for Falou Dane. On-ball screen. Doesn't use it. Drives in though, finds Falou out by the elbow. And the jump shot comes up short, rebounded by Devontae Cook.
They got to locate Jamie.
Yeah, don't let him get hot.
Right now he's starting to turn up. He was sitting in the corner by himself right there.
Derek Harden drawing the foul. He's going to go to the foul line. We got a whole bunch of new Commodores and Raiders about to check in. Calvin Payton, Bryson Waller, Caleb Jacobs, and Cam Jones all in for the Raiders, leaving Micah Thomas on the floor.
It's too many. Giving Gaffney a quick breather.
Yep. Save your best 5 for the final 5 minutes and hope they can pull it out. Harden misses
Got to box out.
the second shot, and Caleb Jacobs comes up with the rebound. Some off-ball screens happening here. Now an on-ball screen, which is double screened out to Calvin Payton in the corner for 3 from Bryson Waller. Doesn't go. It's rebounded by the Commodores. Jamie Pierre-Louis from deep, doesn't go. Bryson Waller with the rebound. Up the floor goes Cam Jones. Cam Jones hits the B button for the spin. Tries to get it off the glass and can't go.
Transition play.
That one, I think the Raiders got away with one there.
Yes, yes.
As the shooter was pulled down, rebounded by the Raiders. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Just set your play, move the ball, clear out. Here comes the on-ball screen. Micah Thomas from deep 3 and knocks
Number 2,
it down.
Micah Thomas for 3.
You see him using the on-ball
Using
screen
the
from
screen.
Waller.
Yes.
Creates space, and you get a teardrop as the result. Mayo gets the shooter's roll on the foul call. This is going to go against
Trayvon
Micah
Mayo.
Thomas.
Thomas has got to be able to keep that hand up when he's stepping out there for defense. Young people, if you're out playing defense, the whole purpose, keep your hands up. Why would you play defense with your hands down? Contest everything.
And that's going to be Micah's first, the team's fourth foul. We got a timeout on the
Marco's
floor.
Pizza is the official game day pizza of the Northwest
What we
Florida
can tell you right now,
Athletic
though,
Department. Marco's Pizza combines dedication to
shooting
authentic
percentage
Italian
from
pizza
both
with a
teams.
taste that makes guests let out
Not
that
exactly where you want to be. It's
satisfaction.
22 of 50
Visit Marco's
for the
Pizza
Raiders,
today,
20 of
the
49
official game day pizza
for the Commodores,
of
and we have a
Northwest Florida
2-point
State
game
College
as a
Raiders.
result. Turnovers as well, 16 to 14, very close. Total rebounds, 34 to 27.
The free throws are a big difference. The Commodores have been to the line 12 times, and the Raiders have only been 6 times tonight. If you are able to score while the clock is not running, that is to your advantage.
Remember, Coach, the first half, it was all Raiders coming out, extending the lead. This second half right now, Gulf Coast has won the second half 25 to 16.
The Northwest Florida
That's
State
been the
College
difference.
Raiders ask you, ladies and gentlemen, to remember
Northwest
to
has a
throw away your
2-point
trash
lead,
as you leave the arena tonight.
But
and the Northwest
21
Florida
points
College
off
Raiders,
of the
thank
turnovers
you for your
that the
accordance.
Raiders have created has kept the other teams that they play in the ball games that they could win.
There only been a 10-point difference with the points in the paint. They are basically maintaining the difference. Points in the paint started at, it was 8 for Gulf Coast and 16 for the Raiders, and 16 for Gulf Coast, 26 for the Raiders. So the points in the paint differential has remained the same.
Trayvon Mayo knocking down the free throw to complete the 3-point play. He gets subbed out, and Tay Hall has entered the game again after that ankle injury we thought could have been bad, but he walked off on his own power. He's back in the game. Caleb Jacobs
Number 14,
immediately gets the
Caleb
ball
Jacobs!
out and up the floor to get it off the glass. And we're back to now a 3-point game.
Attack the defense straight to the bucket.
That's the best way to stop the momentum, is just take it right down their throat, right down the lane. Raiders are back to their 2-3 defense. That's been working for them all night. Trayshawn Wilson fumbles the ball, and then so does Devontae Cook, but they both recover it. Wilson throws it up as time expires on the shot clock. Does not hit the rim, so it's a shot clock violation. Great defensive effort there by the Raiders, and that's what they're going to need here entering the final 5 minutes of the ball game.
With this Raider lineup, is this more of a ball handling group, or is this a group that you want to run with?
Well, you got size out there in Waller, and then you got the give and goes and the ball handlers from Jacobs, Jones, Payton, and Thomas. All of them can shoot, though, as well. Waller goes to work, kicks it out, but is hit. Oh, my. I don't know about that call, but
I can't see how the ref didn't see that foul.
I don't either. Waller turned to try and make the cross-court pass to Payton in the corner. His arm got hit in the process.
Wow.
And the call is Commodore ball.
I don't see how you missed that call.
Hey, we're 50 feet away from where it happened, and we clearly saw the arm get hit. Nevertheless, you continue to play.
That's exactly why we tell the young kids, play through the foul.
And on the other end, off of
Devontae
that
Cook.
missed call, Devontae Cook knocks down the shot and makes it a 1-point game. Here as we enter the final 4 minutes of the contest. Gaffney
Can
drives
Gaffney-
hard and gets hit in the face, and they do make that call.
I was just about to ask, can Gaffney go back to being effective in this game?
He took quite a shot there. Taking his time to compose himself. You see here the fouls committed on Trayshawn Wilson. Trying to go for the ball, but in the same sense of the word, gets Gaffney in the face. Ball's inbounded. Micah uses the on-ball screen from Falou. Micah makes the correct decision there, hesitates
Number
and
2,
throws it off the
Micah
glass.
Thomas.
That's a Chris Paul type move there, a little hesitation, looking for the other player.
Read the defense.
Read the defense.
If he's going to commit to you, or does he commit to the screener?
Absolutely.
If the defense commits to the screen, you have the layup. If they commit to you, you have the dump off.
Calvin Payton with the deflection, but it comes right back to Marzette.
Oh.
And then, the ball is,
That was a little late whistle. You may have got him with the body, but it was a little late whistle.
Falou Dane hit the ball. And now we have a technical that's called. I'm not sure who it's on.
Foul number
So
32.
Falou Dane will have a call.
Alonzo Gaffney.
Will get the foul called on him. After the play, there's a technical foul.
Is that on Gaffney? Gaffney's doing a lot of talking to the official right now.
I think he didn't agree with the call, and he turned and said something to the ref.
And they gave him a tech.
And every time you do that, typically that's going to be the result.
Jamie Pierre-Louis is not having a good shooting night right now.
No, and if you're a Raider fan, you're okay with that.
Number 3, Jamie Pierre-Louis.
So Gaffney, I believe the foul was on Gaffney, the technical foul. He's going to come out, sit on the bench. Jordan Smith is checked in for him. Jamie went 1 for 2 from the line for the technical foul. Now we're going to shoot the foul that was called on Dane. This is Kalen Marzette. And Coach, I'm with you. I think it was a little late of a call. Falou did get the ball, but you know, if his body was there from the angle the official was at.
They got to communicate. They got to box out.
Micah Thomas and Falou fighting for the rebound there, and Micah comes up with it.
1-point game right now.
3 minutes to go.
This is where you were saying taking care of the ball.
Yes.
Comes into play.
I was just about to say that. The Raiders are sitting at 17 turnovers, but you don't want to have one right here.
Just as we speak of it.
The ref calls it back toward the Raiders, though, as I guess it was deflected off of Gulf Coast. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Cam's throwing it in. Falou in the corner. Falou shoots, gets the 3 to go.
What a had to fall asleep right there.
What a huge shot. It almost looked like the Commodores just weren't ready. And
they were lunching.
Great awareness from Cam Jones just to throw it into Falou. And he was shot ready, and he knocked it down. It's a 4-point game now.
Aggressive defense is what the Raiders need.
Devonta Cook throws it up. He's got a really low release on that shot.
Good quick hands.
It does not go, and the call after the loose ball goes to the Raiders.
Timeout, Gulf Coast.
I want to say the Raiders ended up with a good situation on that one because they did not box out. Luckily, that ball went out of bounds, and the refs called it for the Raiders.
Well, hey, sometimes when you're trying to get a monkey off your back, like the first home win of a conference game in 2 years, you need a little bit of luck from the ball to roll your way.
Basketball guys have to be shining down on someone.
2:19 to go. It's a 4-point game. The Raiders have the lead. We've seen this before. 17 turnovers for the Raiders right now. Hopefully they don't get another one for the rest of the game. You want to stay under 20.
Now we'll talk about the turnover to assist ratio right now. 17 turnovers, 17 assists. Basically, that puts you back at 0.
Positive, negative gets you back to 0. That's what I was about to say. Yes, sir.
Puts you right back at 0. So all your assists are null and void right now with all the turnovers that you have accrued.
I would like to see the Raiders get to the foul line a little more. They're 4 of 6, only been to the foul line 6 times this whole game. But if you can attack the paint, get to the foul line, and win the game from the line and increase this lead.
Right now we're talking about ball control, taking care of the ball. Both teams right now sitting with 7 steals. Defense is a must right now.
Raiders throw it in.
He called a travel.
I'm not sure about that call. Raiders threw it into Micah Thomas from the sideline of Gulf Coast. Micah Thomas had it, was double teamed, but I never saw his pivot foot leave the ground. You're allowed a pivot foot in basketball for a reason. They called a travel. It's going to be Commodore's ball, and now
Gulf
it's a
Coast.
timeout for Gulf Coast. And they will retain possession on their baseline. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
62-58.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. It's 62-58. We'll be right back.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes, all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
Number 11 was. And
Back at Raider Arena, Commodores throw it up, and Jamie Pierre-Louis, who has been pretty silent from shooting all night, finds the three-point shot in the corner. Jordan Smith, I think, there got away with the travel as his pivot foot did look like it leave, but the ref calls a push to cause it.
both ways, the next foul, we're 1-1.
That's huge going forward. It is a one-point game with 2 minutes to go. If you're a basketball fan, do not change the channel. Gaffney from Thomas.
Number 32, Alonzo.
Right now, as a coach, that's not what I want.
Not that kind of a lob play because it could lead to a turnover, but Gaffney was feeling it. He got it, made an appropriate shot. Didn't go for the dunk, just knew he had to make the shot, and that's what counted.
I need right now for sure buckets and better defense.
Mayo tries to put on a pump fake move. It gets deflected from behind. It's going to stay Commodore basketball. Raiders have a 3-point lead with 94 seconds left in the game.
Right now, it's not about reaching for the ball. Just stay in front of the offensive player. Solid, good hands. Deflection after deflection. Raider ball.
Lots of fighting there from both sides. Commodore step out on the baseline. It's going to be Raider ball.
Those 50-50 balls are so important. Last 90 seconds. Every 50-50 ball, you have to attack it.
What do we say in practice? There's a loose ball. No one has it. Get on the floor.
Get on the floor. You have to get on the floor and get after it. Right now, it's about who really wants it.
We're going to have a 30-second timeout called by the Raiders. Coach Lang wants to make sure the final 90 seconds of this game are done appropriately. We're sitting at 18 turnovers. Can't get past that 20 mark. That's that deadly mark for most basketball teams. 18 turnovers for the Raiders, 17 turnovers for the Commodores. I said at the beginning of the broadcast, the team with the less turnovers will probably be the team to pull it out. We are in a dead heat right now, one possession game.
Going up the stat sheet, a lot of the numbers are matching up even.
It is an evenly matched game, but it has felt like it's been the Raiders game all night. But it's mistakes like that that are going to cost you. Couldn't get the ball in. It's deflected off of Gaffney. Jordan Smith tried to make a play, but in the process pushes
Foul number 5, Jordan Smith.
Kalen Marzette down to the floor, and they're going to go shoot 1-and-1.
We just spoke about taking care of the ball. That inbound pass is not what you want. If anything, call a timeout. Regroup. Go to the sideline. Draw up another play. But you do not want a turnover the last 90 seconds of the game.
Marzette knocks down the first shot. He'll get a second one.
As the Commodores put points on the board while the clock isn't running.
And the Raiders have had 2 turnovers in the last 4 seconds. And Gulf Coast has gotten it back to a 1-point lead.
Kalen
Marseille Caston checks in. Really what I'm trying to do here on these press breaks is get my best ball handler open and just get the ball into him. You don't have to do anything fancy. Just bring the ball up, take care of it now, and everything needs to be going to the rim. Get to the foul line.
The next foul is 1-and-1. Right now, Gulf Coast is already in the 1-and-1 action.
Micah Thomas gets stuck, kicks it over to Bryson Waller. Waller can't go anywhere, kicks it back to Micah. Micah in the corner to Smith. Smith dancing around, and he steps on the line, and it's going to be a turnover, and that's the 20th turnover for the Raiders.
That's the number we want to stay away from.
That's the number we wanted away, and it's 61 seconds. Final minute. Commodores down 1 point.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining.
They have the ball. And it's going to be a timeout.
Timeout.
Called by Gulf Coast. It's a full timeout. We're going to take a break with you. Hold your breath. We don't know how this is going to end, but we'll be right back. You're watching Raider basketball.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
Yeah, Ramsey told me 4-1. I got rained out my first 2 weekends.
Yeah.
I missed out on 4 games.
You got COVIDed out. And
Yeah.
then rained out.
Well, no, I literally got COVID not soon after that.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, it's Chipola, right? Or is it
Welcome back to Raider Arena here in Niceville, Florida. It's a 1-point game, 64-63, 52 seconds. Coach Lang talking to his boys on just having self-discipline here in the final minute, taking care of the ball. You have the lead. If you can get to the foul line, try and win this thing from the stripe. Coach, what are you telling both teams right now? Which
Right
one's
now, if
down,
I'm the
one's up?
Raiders, if I'm the Raiders, we get a stop on the inbound. Take your time. Get the ball up the court. We're still up 1. I'm going to try to milk the clock and find an open layup. The Commodores
Score.
again. Take your time,
And there
just
it
like
is.
that. Get
Number
inside.
2, Trayvon Mayo.
Get your easy bucket. Get drop back. I wouldn't even set up a press. Drop back. Play half court. Solid defense. We're up 1. 20 seconds left on the shot clock.
And now everything's opposite of what you said. The Raiders need to take care of the ball and find a good shot. They're down 1. Micah Thomas on the wing for 3. It's too much. A strong rebound there by Marzette, and he's fouled. So he's going to go on the other end and shoot a 1-on-1. The Raiders are not out of this yet.
Foul number
If
3.
he makes
Marseille
both free
Castro.
throws, they're only up 3.
It's a
20 seconds
one-possession
left.
game.
You
Yep.
still have time to get a bucket. And if you can push the ball up the floor fast enough, you don't have to get a 3. You can go for a quick 2, set up your defense, go for a steal. If you don't get the steal, get the foul. Make them come down and capitalize at the free throw line again, right here.
Now they're going to pick up man.
They're only, attack the bucket, attack the bucket.
You can get to the foul line. You're only down 1. 10 seconds to go. Coach Lang's going to let it play out. On-ball screen from Waller. Micah hits it to Waller. He throws up a shot and is going to call a charge foul as Marzette was there as Waller came down.
Foul number 11.
3 seconds
Bryson
left.
Waller.
Again, the Raiders are not out of this. Yeah, it kind of sucks the air out of the balloon, but
1-and-1 again.
get something together right here. Get your
Oh,
guys
no.
on.
We're going for the steal.
Get your guys on the ball. Try and go for the steal.
I'm going
Immediately
for the
call
steal.
a timeout. It's a
Yes.
1-point game. If you
I
don't get
wouldn't
the
worry about
steal,
the inbound.
foul. Hold on, whistle,
Commodores call a
whistle
timeout.
blown. It's an inverted whistle is what the call is. I think the coach was asking if it was a 1-and-1 or something, but it's
Player control foul.
player control foul. So here we go. 3 seconds to go. Ball's
You got
in.
a
You got
foul.
to foul immediately. And they get a foul with 2 seconds left.
Foul number 32, Alonzo
Now they're in the
Gaffney.
double bonus, so they're going to get 2 shots. Again, you're not out of it.
The
Even
thing
if
right-
he makes
yes,
both,
yes.
you still have a chance to tie the game with a 3 or win the game if he misses 1.
But if you look at the Raiders' faces right now, they don't feel too confident.
They were hoping to get that block charge there on Waller. Instead, it was a charge call.
Yes.
That would have put Waller at the free throw line with 3.5 seconds to go. Instead, Jamie Pierre-Louis, their best shooter, is at the line.
Right here, Coach, I think I'd miss this free throw.
Number 3,
With
Jamie
2 seconds,
2
Pierre-Louis.
seconds left.
it's going to be a heave and a prayer. You're going to hope you're Damian Lillard or Stephen Curry from the
timeout,
All-Star
Northwest
game.
Florida
And
State
I'd want to go
College.
off the front of the rim. Go off the front of the rim with this free throw and watch the last 2 seconds tick away.
well, we said the team with the most turnovers or gets to 21st is going to be the one on the losing end. Right now, the Raiders sit at 21 turnovers to the Commodores 17. And the Commodores also sit with a 2-point lead with 2 seconds to go.
And it seems like the pressure late in the game has gotten to the Raiders.
It's tough, too, when you're a team that hasn't had a lot of success. When you get some success, how do you hold on to it? And that's just part of the growing pains of a young team and a young coach.
It's part of your personnel. You have to know how to handle situations. So some days in practice, you have to have situational practices. Create situations so when you see these in games, you know how to handle them.
And right now,
3-point shooters and a rebounder.
Gulf Coast Commodores are trying to get Ramon Wilson into the game out of the timeout. Ramon is the 6'10" freshman. They wanted him to guard the goal. Right now is a mismatch on Gaffney and Trevon Mayo. Jamie knocks down the shot. It's a 3-point
Timeout,
lead.
Northwest Florida
2
State
seconds
College.
to go. So if I'm Coach Lang, what I'm doing here, I'm going to try and drop a play that allows me to get the ball. 2 seconds is a long time.
It is.
You can get the ball at midcourt, turn and find your shooter on the wing, maybe get him open from a screen, have him sitting in a spot ready to go, catch the ball at half court, turn, find him, and let him shoot up a prayer and hope it goes in.
Or like you say, Coach, I'd have a man setting at half court, run down, set a screen at the man at the free throw line. He breaks, goes long. You got that long pass for the shot. If not, when he comes down, set the screen, he turns around heading back to the half. Those are your two options.
The Commodores, on the other hand, you do everything you can to protect the rim. If it's a 2, let it go. You're up. Let them score.
Yes.
All right, here's the play. This is going to be your ball game.
2 seconds left in this game. Regulation.
Also, remember, he made the free throw, so they can run the baseline. They can also send somebody in off the court to the baseline if they need to create space. Right now, the Commodores are playing off, playing
Yes.
back. Calvin Payton and Micah Thomas are open.
So I would just float right now, start heading back towards the top of the key.
And that's the play they tried to draw up. Gets it
And
into
Garcon.
Micah, or Garcon. He shoots at half court. Oh! And it's in and out. It was in the rim, and it bounced out. I thought that was just going to go
That's
in.
the final
was a good
of the
look.
Northwest Florida State College
That was a
basketball
good
game
look.
versus the Gulf Coast Commodores. Northwest Florida 64, Gulf
Oh,
Coast 67.
tough loss.
Tough loss there
That's a
for the
tough loss.
Raiders. Great look from
Thank you,
Marsan.
ladies and
He got
gentlemen, for
open.
attending
They
tonight's
got him the
game
ball.
between the
It was
Gulf
a
Coast
heave from
Commodores
half
and
court.
your Northwest
you
Florida
practice
State
that
College
every day
Raiders.
in the gym as a kid growing up, trying to make that half court shot. And the rim just said no. I think it was in the net and it came out.
Yes, Coach, he had a pretty good look at that shot. It didn't go in for him, but, man.
You see here some of the highlights of the game. Falou Dane in the corner, knocking down the 3. Jamie Pierre-Louis, this is where he started getting hot. That was his first 3 of the game. The lob, or the attempted lob. Lonzo Gaffney making the right decision there, just getting the bucket. Tough shot here from Mayo over Waller as it rolls in. And here's the heave at half court, in and out. As the ball just did not roll in the direction of the Raiders.
Well, Coach, looking at these numbers, Gulf Coast ended the night with 29 bench points. The Raiders ended with 19 bench points. Big difference.
Well, we talked about how the second halves kind of mirrored each other. First half, the Raiders won 39-28. The second half, the Commodores won 39-25.
Yes. It was just role reversal. Something happened in the locker room for both teams. The Raiders were rolling pretty well the first half. Went into the locker room,
With
came back out.
An 11-point lead,
Yes.
and even got up to 13 in the second half at one point.
So then the Commodores come out in the second half and pick up from where the Raiders left off.
But
Reversing the roles.
that magic number of who had the most turnovers at the end was going to be the one to come up on the losing side. The Raiders ended up with 21 turnovers to the Commodores 17, and we were hoping that they wouldn't hit that number of 20. But it's just taking care of the ball when the pressure's on.
I was just about to say, Coach, if you don't take care of the ball, it's just like giving away a gift. You have basically handed the other team the victory with your turnovers.
So we're going to wrap it up here this evening from a just a tough, another one to swallow for the men's Raider team. They lose 67-64 with a chance to tie it as Marseille Caston shoots from half court and it goes in and out. The women's team putting up 106 and getting another home victory. Join us again Thursday, 5:30 and 7:30 here from Raider Arena for another home game. Boy, that was a fun game, though. I will say that. It was, if you're a basketball fan, that was a fun one to watch.
It was high-flying basketball. And if you were able to check out the women's game, it started out the night putting up a lot of buckets. So tonight was a great display of basketball. Although the Raiders didn't get what they wanted for the men's game, the women came out, played a tough game, got a great victory. The men's team will have to come out and fight and try it again Thursday.
Absolutely. Well, join us again Thursday, 5:30 for the women, 7:30 for the men's. It's Blake White and Essex Rhodes signing off from Raider Arena. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you Thursday.